Hello, good morning all. To, now, today we are going to study about the alkenes. We know that we already studied that alkene means alkenes are double bond compound. Means in between the carbon atoms, uh, the bond is existing is double bond. So there are different alkene compounds are there in the alkene family. The first compound would be ethene, not the methane. Methane is not existing. Ethene, propene, butene, pentene, hexene, etc. we already studied. So from this alkene family, we have to study the physical and chemical properties of the ethene. So ethene means how many carbon atoms? There would be two carbon atoms, and the bond existing in between the carbon atoms would be double bond. So the structure of the ethene would be as like this. Two hydrogen atoms are attached to each carbon atom. So we will get it as CH2 double bond CH2. So first thing we have to study how can we prepare the ethene. So for the preparation of the ethene, first thing we have to take ethanol and sulfuric acid. We have to take ethanol and sulfuric acid plus aluminum sulfate in a round bottom flask as like figure 11.2 in 205, page number 205. Okay, take the page number 11.2 and let's look at the diagram. Due to the in here its drawing is very difficult, so I am not drawing here. Okay, so take the ethanol and sulfuric acid in a round bottom flask, and we have to apply the heat energy to the round bottom flask. Round bottom flask is closed with a rubber cork. Then along with the ethanol and the sulfuric acid, we will add aluminum sulfate. Aluminum sulfate we are adding to avoid the frothing. If we are not adding the sulfuric aluminum sulfate, then there will be frothing, and it won't the reaction won't takes place properly. So we'll add the aluminum sulfate to avoid the frothing. Then the ethanol will react with the sulfuric acid and will form ethyl hydrogen sulfate. We will get ethyl hydrogen sulfate and water. Then this ethyl hydrogen sulfate C2H5HSO4, if it react further sulfuric acid, then we will get ethene C2H4 and sulfuric acid. We can see that. So like this only we are preparing. Then the formed ethene, how we are collecting? We will pass the ethene gas through the water. Then we know that the density of the ethene gas is very less. So if you are collecting it, if you are passing it through water, means it will move, the ethene will moves to up, and it will push the water downwards. Means we already studied the downward displacement of water. So by the downward displacement of water, we would be able to collect the ethene gas on the top part, and water would be in down part. Okay, so we are collecting the ethene gas by the downward displacement of water. Yes, water. Then ethene gas has no color, no smell and all. Then the solubility, we know that ethene is not polar. It is formed by the covalent bonding. So the ethene won't get dissolved in water. Then we have to study the different chemical properties and means as like a combustion and all those things we have to study it. Okay. Okay, then next one we have to study the chemical properties of the ethene. First one, the combustibility of the ethene. So as like the methane, ethane and all, this ethene, when it react with the oxygen, it will produce carbon dioxide, water, and heat energy. So we have to study if there is excess amount of oxygen is air is there, then it will produce carbon dioxide. If there is not excess amount of sufficient amount of air, means it will produce carbon monoxide. Then next one is addition reaction. So that's very important. So in the case of alkane, means the single bond compounds, we studied that substitution only for possible, because those elements, those compounds are saturated compound. But when it comes to alkene and alkyne, they are unsaturated. So which means that we can add elements to it. Suppose for an example, if we are taking when the ethene is reacting with the hydrogen, so in here no substitution, the hydrogen will break one bond. The hydrogen will break one bond and will comes to that position and will form one. Here two hydrogen atoms are there. One hydrogen will move to first hydrogen atom and second one will move to second one. Then we'll get CH3 means we will get ethene. Okay, as like suppose if the ethene is reactive with the chlorine, one chlorine atom will react with the first carbon atom, and the second one will move to the second carbon atom, and they will break one bond and we will get CH2 Cl, single bond CH2Cl. Got it? So we will get CH2Cl, single bond CH2Cl. That is a compound, means dichloroethane we will get. As like the third one, when the ethene, when it reacts with the hydrogen chloride gas, then the hydrogen atom will react with the first carbon atom and will form CH3, and the second chlorine atom will react with the second carbon atom and will form CH2Cl, means chloroethane we will get. So as means if you are adding any element to ethene, it will become single bond, means alkane. That's always we have to keep it in our mind when we are doing the addition reaction. Addition reaction is only for alkene and alkyne, and when we add any elements to double alkene, then it will become alkane, single bond. That's we have to keep it in our mind. Okay, then the notes of this portion I will send you along with this video. Okay, thank you.